Hey folks, ET here coming at you with the pre-market prep, so let's get to it. A wild day in the market, a big bear cross early that sent us down. Our convergence waned as calls continued to climb a little bit, and we ended up hitting almost a round trip day. What a wild day. And we did finish with our first green decks in a while, so after 4 reds in a row, we do see our first green one. Jumping into our customer sentiment and our whale targets. Targets are still the same, 645 and 635, so no change there, and customers are still in a slight short the pop mode, which has been working for them finally for a few sessions now. Jumping into our dark pools, the SIG print at 640. Mark that on your charts as an important point of price contention, obviously. And then we're jumping into our largest ag, and we still have a bunch of very large levels as opposed to many thinner ones, with 643.57 now being the top of our ag, the largest on the board at the moment. Jumping into our gamma, we're at about 637 and some change in the AH session. We haven't quite hit overnight. I want to point out how important 639 is going to be. Failure to pass 639, and we've got downside back into 635, 630, and 625. If we get over 639, according to the ag, we could chop around 639 to 642. Over 642 with a bunch of bullish flow, we can probably get up to about 647, 655. We'll put an X on that for now. We're pretty far away. We should probably put an X on the 625 for now, unless we see a bunch of bearish flow that way. But let's jump in and look at our daily tomorrow for 8/21 and see what that brings us. So, big positive gamma cluster. This is garbage to look at, by the way. Not the most fun. 643 really is the big repel there. There's still this 639 positive cluster. What we don't want to do is get trapped trading in between all of these positive gamma levels right here from 645 to 638. If we get another dip down to 630 or for some reason 625, then we get bullish flow to bring us back up. If that happens, like we saw today a little bit, really this is not the prettiest look when it comes to a daily. We're going to have to gamma ramp up and down to get in and out of these levels, as opposed to what we don't want to see is chop. So there is some potential there for less volatility than we saw today. Let's see if that cleans up tomorrow after the session's been open for a bit, and see if anything has changed. That is all for now. Let's hope the ag is what gives us our plays tomorrow and that the daily gets ignored. But lately we've been seeing the daily really being on point as of late. That is all for now. Everybody have a good night. Stay safe out there and go get that Oprah money.